In the early 90s, virtual reality was the future. Arcades were filled with bulky VR machines, and Hollywood promised a digital revolution. But what if Sega had been the company to bring VR into homes before anyone else? That was the plan with the Sega VR, an ambitious headset that was meant to change gaming forever. Instead, it became one of the company's greatest lost projects. In 1993, Sega announced the Sega VR, a headset designed for the Sega Genesis. Unlike Nintendo's Virtual Boy, which would arrive years later, the Sega VR featured a full-color LCD screen, stereo sound, and built-in head tracking, technology that was way ahead of its time. Sega promised 4 exclusive VR games: Nuclear Rush, Iron Hammer, Matrix Runner, and Outlaw Racing. These were designed to fully immerse players in a 3D world like never before. Magazines hyped it up, trade shows showcased it, and gamers couldn't wait to get their hands on it. But there was a problem. Despite all the excitement, the Sega VR never made it to store shelves. Officially, Sega claimed the headset was too immersive and that players would move too much, leading to potential injuries. But the real issues were more technical. The headset's biggest flaw was its head-tracking technology. While it was cutting edge for the time, it had a delay that caused motion sickness. On top of that, the Genesis simply wasn't powerful enough to deliver a smooth VR experience. Developers struggled to get the games working properly, and ultimately, Sega decided to cancel the project. The failure of the Sega VR left the door open for future attempts at virtual reality, but none truly took off until much later. Today, VR is finally realizing its potential, with powerful headsets and immersive experiences that were once thought impossible. But the Sega VR remains a fascinating what-if in gaming history, an ambitious idea that never had the chance to succeed. In 2015, a team at the Video Game History Foundation recovered one of the lost Sega VR games, Nuclear Rush, and made it playable. While the hardware never saw the light of day, its legacy lives on as an early glimpse into the VR revolution we enjoy today. If you love retro gaming history, be sure to follow us for more stories like this. And if you're in Defuniak Springs, Florida, come visit the Save Room inside the Winn-Dixie Laundromat. We've got a great selection of classic games, consoles, and anime. Plus, we accept trade-ins of any game or anime disc. See you soon!